Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Well, okay, so he's going to be like that. All right.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, AD!
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Watch twist. Check behind.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
12.
59
Check behind.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
65.
Garoppolo now. Man open, it's Goodwin. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch out. 11. Hey, Alpha.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
You got that right there. 59.
Here's Mostert. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. Raheem Mostert, he was great in that NFC title game, 220 yards. But Super Bowl, 58 yards on 12 carries, though. He did score the touchdown in the third quarter to put the Niners up 20-10.
And think about the journey of Raheem Mostert and what he's traveled, that he has a 220-yard game, 4 touchdowns in the NFC title game that you just mentioned. But only getting 12 carries in the Super Bowl, I don't think in his wildest dreams he would have thought, I only got 12 carries in a Super Bowl? That tells you how valuable he became and what people will focus on. And don't forget Tevin Coleman, the great comeback from the dislocated shoulder against Green Bay in the title game. 5 carries, 28 yards in the Super Bowl. Came back to start that game. Showed a great amount of toughness, but they didn't run it nearly as much as we expected, and they ended up with the result that maybe was unexpected too, a loss in the Super Bowl.
9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Watch twins. Deuce.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 21.
No. Hey, wahoo!
Now Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Trubisky. He's got Burton here. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Now a run with Montgomery. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trubisky eluding the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Flushed out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line.
Bad throw, Trubisky. Come on, man. You gotta be better than that. Gotta be better than that. Come on, Trubisky. Had him, too. Had him. He didn't pass it or anything. Bad throw.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Mostert. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15.
Here we go.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. This is Mostert.
No, I hit the wrong button.
He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
Hey, Zoo.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
Here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. 20! And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, 43 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
I just did that in a terrible possession. Terrible.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to some...
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 75 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
he's got a better team, so I don't care about giving, like, I just need to score. And
this one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Let's go. Good.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
He's probably going to run the ball. He's probably going to run the ball. I think run the ball. I think I'm going to go over. I can have that extra minute there. I think I'm going to go 4 quarters.
Here we go, here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He comes in that same formation.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mostert. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
21.
Mike is smooth.
From the 39, Garoppolo, throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Here we go. What do you need?
Hey, keep it up. Watch the safety creep. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". Hey, tight. Watch.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They can't hang with us.
White.
59 Mike. Check. 59. Hey, watch the slant.
Twenty-one. Here we go.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. And what?
On 2nd and inches, Garoppolo. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Marquise Goodwin, 43 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Now Gold for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
A big play there just before halftime, and even 60 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Check. Hey, over.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen in the final seconds of the first half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
That's what it seems to be.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Doubt he tries anything.
This is taken at the 3.
There we go. Whoa, okay, bet. 49 He's in next. I'm actually going to run this. I know he's running that.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
He's checking. Crash.
Might just drop.
Slam.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded at the 2.
Okay, so
it'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
What's that number? Is there like any better outside run plays at all? Wow.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
All day, every day, any day. Hey, Delta. 56, Mike, 56.
From the 30 on second down, Trubisky, he'll find his tight end. That's Ben Broniker. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the, and that's caught inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
What do we want to do right here? Who's the fastest? I think I want to put the fastest in the street and route run.
Check 56. You don't want this. 56, 18. Yo. Fun. Mike 56. Hey, check.
Trubisky will throw. Got a man open. It's Wims. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line.
Hey, Charlie. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. Open man, Tanner Gabriel. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky. Rush coming, and he's taken down. D. Ford. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing here, Trubisky. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101.
I read that perfectly.
Never force the ball into double coverage. Especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight. You just don't want to force it in there because it can be tipped up and picked off.
Bro.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro.
Don't need the best power, just get it in. Let's go.
The kick by Pinheiro is good.
Make a play.
And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
See if we can run on formation again. He is only coming on formation. So yeah, we're gonna do it.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 78 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Gold with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. After the sack on first down, Trubisky. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara.
Wow.
It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Wow.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Returnable here from the 38. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Like 20. Wild Bill, Wild Bill. Check in.
Now they try the right side here. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Tighten up. 11.
I think I know what he wants right here. I think he's going to kill her.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Goodwin.
Here we go.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Garoppolo gets this one to Juszczyk. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Kick your field goal, dude. Give me a chance. You have the better team. You have the better defense. You have the better offense. You should throw the special teams. Okay, so I'm going to assume he's going to...
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
21. Check 59.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo.
Let's go.
And no, it's incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road, and everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself,
No.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Because he knows I'm better than him.
So they're going to come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
There you go. Check 99. Mike
Going to give this time to the tailback. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
59 Mike. Check.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Check hot. Shift. 2.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And that is incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Actually, take him out of the equation.
56, Mike, 56. Nice, sweetheart. Mike, 56. Mike, 50. Alert.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 24 yards. First down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to lose yardage here. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I want to call a stream, but I don't have enough time in case it doesn't work out.
56. Hey, exit. 56.
Trubisky to throw.
No, I hit the wrong button.
Desperation throw
Please.
deep down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Picked
up by the safety, Trubisky Tart. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
65.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Alert flare. 21. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They run for him with Breida, and he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That was bad. You both literally got shut out in the core. It makes me mad. Well, dang. Well, I'll be back. I don't know if I'm going to play another one right now or not, but